People are judgmental. You're judgmental, I'm judgmental, and it's natural because it helps us make sense of the world to categorize everything we see. But this mechanism has its disadvantages because depending where my head is at, you could get the impression that I'm smart, stupid, shallow, vapid, or rude. I decided to make this guide because these are tips that have helped me in situations where I have to make a good impression and I don't want to be written off as an undesirable. Number 1, dress for the occasion. We've all been to that Halloween costume party where everyone goes all out, but there's that one person that doesn't dress up. They didn't come to impress anyone, they didn't come to play along, and they have zero regard for the environment that the host and everyone else worked so hard to create. The people who don't play along ruin the illusion and the magic of the event. It's kind of like trying to play pretend with your friend and you're like, be a flower, and they're like, that's stupid. I come across a lot of people who think that they don't have to go beyond what they normally do to make a good impression on people, and I'm an advocate for being yourself, but sometimes it's not about you and it's more about having a regard for the person who's planning, organizing, and inviting you to the event. I'm a person of many hats, but one size doesn't fit all occasions. I love my sweatpants, but I also love to be able to dress up and be myself but in a different costume. Dressing up is my way of saying, I'm here to play the game that we're playing. And I know it might sound shallow, but dressing up for the occasion is a way to respect the host as well as have less to worry about when you're talking to people. Number 2, make sure you're in a socializing mood. I've made the mistake of going out when I wasn't in the mood, and it never goes well. If I go out and I don't feel social, I'm liable to make a fool of myself and seem rude or uptight. There's a lot of wisdom in the saying, be yourself. If yourself right now doesn't want to be social, then you should avoid those situations. People are smart and they can pick up on subtleties in your body language that indicate that you don't want to be there. Unless you're really good at faking, which I am not. So get yourself amped up to be social, smile, make eye contact, and show a genuine interest in the person that you're meeting. Wanting to be where you are is a key component of making a good impression. Number 3, remember people's names and say them. I am the worst with names, but I've learned that learning names is an imperative skill if you want to make a good impression. If you get a new job, learn as many names as you can and call people by their names. How's it going, Frank? Is so much better than, how's it going, you? I'm good. How are you, Cassie? Number 4, find common ground. This is a big part of showing a genuine interest. People love talking about themselves and what they're passionate about, so a good place to start is, what did you get up to this week? You'll get a short summary of that person's life and you can pick through and analyze it and find something of substance to comment back with. I'm shy at first, so if I want to know somebody, I try to find common ground so I can open up and crack jokes and be a little bit more like myself. I tend to latch on to specifics that I can follow up on every time I see that person. Who knows, that continuous interaction might serve as a foundation for a real friendship. If you think they're super boring, don't try to act interested. I always ask what they like about what they do because if they're passionate about it, it can't be that boring. The point is to try to be the best version of yourself in any situation. Making a good impression is not about conformity, it's more about respect, showing an interest, and getting involved. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and like it if you thought it was helpful. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye!